Hello, welcome to my stamp studio. I almost said my paper pumpkin. We're gonna be playing with the paper pumpkin tonight, though. Super excited about this. It was a lot of fun playing with these. I did actually do a video on making the cards as is, but the video turned out to be an hour long, so I didn't post it. I can, if people are interested, I will post it. Just let me know that you're interested in it. And I'm going to just kind of refresh my page here so that I can see comments. And just need to get my live going here. Let me know that you're here. And 2, 3 guests. Here we go. All right, I'm seeing it. Now I just gotta get my comments up. Hopefully you're able to join me tonight. Hopefully you got your paper pumpkin kit. Mine came kind of late, so yeah, it was kind of interesting. I see that someone's joined. Oh, is that Amy? Hello, Amy. There we go. All right, so now comments here. There we go. One more click and I should be set here. And I don't know why it does this. There we go. All right. Okay, did you get your paper pumpkin kit? I hope so. Looks kind of blurry. I'm not sure why my video looks blurry, but oh well, it'll have to be what it is. So before we get started, just want to see how everyone's Christmas went and the holidays went. Hopefully you had a good time, able to spend time with some family and friends. Ours was very interesting. It was very hectic. Very chaotic, but it was all good. My sons came home, so we got to actually spend 2 or 3 days just hanging out with them, which was fun. We don't get to do that very often, so it was nice to have them around. Oh, I wanted to share with you something really fun I got. So my sister-in-law, she's the best. She always finds the best things ever. So I have to share with you what she got me for Christmas. It is so darn cute. I mean, I was very blessed this year with so many wonderful gifts. I can't even share them all because, it would be too big. But my husband did surprise me with several things, and I'm really shocked because he's not usually a shopper. So yeah, I was pretty impressed. Hello, Becky. Hello, Beth. Hello, Barbara. So let me just share with you one of the more fun things I got. So everyone knows that I love gnomes. And Amy, you're going to love these. Aren't they the cutest things? I'm hoping you can see them. They are gnome mason jars. Aren't they freaking cute? Beth, thank you so much. I totally smiled when I saw these. These are so great. I haven't had a chance to use them yet. I've been drinking more coffee than hot chocolate right now. So yeah, and I'm not sure hot chocolate through a straw will work, but I might have to make chocolate milk and have that. So I'm looking forward to using these this weekend, but I thought they were freaking adorable. Thank you so much. It's those little things that just make it, so much fun. So let me put those out of the way. All right. Okay, so let's get out our paper pumpkin kit. Oh, before that, I've got a couple announcements to make. So you should have gotten your catalog and celebration catalog in the mail. If you didn't, let me know. If you don't have a demonstrator and someone didn't send you a catalog, let me know. I'd be happy to send you one. I will put a link. Let me make a note for myself. Link in description. I will put a link there for you to request a catalog if you haven't gotten one. Okay. If you don't already have a demonstrator, just let me know. I'd be very happy to earn your business. Let's see. So I can't open these yet because they're not actually good till January 4th. However, if you have it, you can also open it yourself and check out all the goodies. But I've got a lot of things that are going to be happening. So let me share these with you. So on Sunday, since tomorrow night is, New Year's Eve, my husband and I are actually doing something together. I'm so excited. For the first time in probably about 15 years, we're actually going to go do something. So very excited. So probably Saturday I'll be kind of sleepy, so just kicking back and taking it easy. So Becky said she likes gnomes also. Her husband got her a Valentine gnome for Christmas. Oh, sweet. Beth, I can just imagine you in the store when you found them. I do really like them, so thank you. You haven't gotten yours yet, Amy. Oh my gosh. All right. If you haven't gotten it by the weekend, let me know and I'll just bring one over to you. Let's see. Okay, so on January 2nd, I have a whole bunch of things to share. I'm going to be sending out an email, and I'm also going to be doing several Facebook Lives on Sunday. So I am doing some new programs this year. I'm going to still be doing my Class to Go, so I'll have my Class to Go kickoff for January. Yes, I actually have all the projects done. They are super cute. They are going to be using the Sweet Conversations stamp set, and well, I'll show you that on Sunday. You'll get a sneak peek of it. My Class to Go kits, my Class to Go's are going to be a combination of cards and 3D projects, because I am going to start a new program called Card Club, and Card Club will feature a specific product or bundle, and you'll be making cards strictly using that suite or product bundle. And then my other program that I'm going to be starting is called, and let me go get my stamp because I have a stamp for it. I'm bringing birthdays back. So a number of years ago, Shannon West at Stampin' Up! Started a program where she started sending out birthday cards, and she sent hundreds. So, not that I have hundreds to send out. I would love to be able to have hundreds to send out. So I decided to kind of take her program and expand it just a little bit. So I'm going to go over that on Sunday. And if you don't make the live, because I'm not sure exactly what times I'm going to be doing them at yet, just watch the replay and you'll hear all about it. But basically, I'm bringing birthdays back, and you can sign up to be on my birthday card list. And you give me your name, your email, your address, the month of your birthday, and the day of your birthday. And during that month, I'm going to send you a birthday card. And no, there's no catch. I will not add you to my email list unless you want me to. There'll be an option in the sign-up form if you want to be on my email list. But you don't have to be. I am strictly using that sign-up just to send you a birthday card. And to kind of keep going with I'm bringing birthdays back, I am doing a online birthday card class. It's going to be a series of classes similar to what I did for Christmas, but I'm spacing these a little further apart. I will be posting on Sunday the dates of those classes. The first one I can tell you right now is going to be January 6th. It's a Thursday night, so instead of our normal Facebook Live, we'll be doing the birthday card online class. So it is free to watch. And if you want the kit that we'll be doing that night, you can get that free with a $35 purchase. I'll have ordering specials for $50 and $100 orders. So there'll be more information. There's too much to give right now because we got a lot of stamping to do tonight. So very excited about that. January 15th is going to be my catalog unboxing. Well, I've already unboxed everything I've ordered, but throughout the day, and it's going to be all day on Saturday, I'm on call, so I'm stuck at home. I really can't go anywhere. So I thought, oh, what a better time than just to do a bunch of product shares. So I'm going to bring out some of the products that I purchased from the new catalog, share them with you, and share some of the cards I've made with them. Let's see, January 20th will be our second birthday card online class. January 22nd, I am planning, and I will have these all listed in an email. I will also be reviewing these all again January 2nd. But on the 22nd, I am planning to have an in-person event. It's been a long time since I've been able to stamp with people, and I really miss seeing everyone's smiling little faces. So I am going to do an in-person event, and we'll be using new catalog stamps and celebration stamps because celebration starts January 4th. And it'll be a stamp stack. So what is a stamp stack? It means you're going to stamp a stack of cards. So you'll be going home with a handful of cards. I'm just waiting on confirmation for the pricing and the venue that I'm having it at. I need to be cost effective so I don't have to charge anyone a whole lot for the class. So that will be coming up shortly. I hope to have that done before Monday. Okay, and then on the 28th, last Friday of the month, is when we'll do the next paper pumpkin party. So speaking of paper pumpkin, let's get started. So I'm just going to scroll here. I'm not seeing any comments. All right, well, oh, there we go. Okay, one quick item too. The last day to order anything out of our mini catalog is going to be January 3rd. So there are a lot of products that are already sold out. So if there's something in here that you still want, make sure you go online and get those. You can go to my online store. I will put a host code in for this weekend. The host code will go from today through January 3rd. So if you want to place an order, use that host code. I'll put the link in the description after the video. All right. Okay, I think that's it for the infomercials. So let's start looking at our kit. So there was so much in here, and I dove right into it because I really wanted to check it out. So what I've done here, okay, so we have our stamp set that we got with it. I'm just trying to find the directions here so I can show you the whole shebang here. So here are the fun cards that you can make with this month's Paper Pumpkin. Lots of fun. They're really cute. I love the egg and toast. The only thing I wish they would have had in there is, oh, I just lost my train of thought. Nothing goes better together than bacon and eggs. Yeah, you know. I actually, when Stampin' Up! Had the kits that you can make your own stamps, I actually made an egg and bacon stamp so I could actually stamp that. I did. So in the little instructions here, it shows you all of your instructions. It gives you a little ruler to measure everything with. The other thing that I like, so all 3 cards are listed there, is on one of the pages here, I'm getting to it. It shows you all the different components that you need for the card. So for card 1, you need all of these. Card 2, you need these. Card 3, you need these. So you get 3 of each card. But you all know I don't always stick to the program. So here is the stamp set. Let me put something behind it so you can see better. Oh, that didn't work well. Let me just get a piece of white cardstock out here. There we go. Now you can see them. So really cute. So they have the fruit in there, and if you wanted, you can make little smiley faces on your fruit, or in one case, an unhappy face. Otherwise, you can just stamp your fruit and toast without any faces. But they actually are kind of cute with the faces. Not that I'm that kind of cutesy person, but I thought they were really kind of cute. All right, so here is one of the cards made directly with everything in the kit. Isn't that cute? It says, "Hello, peel better soon." I thought that was fun. My brother just had surgery, so maybe I'll send him that. Okay, and then look at this coordinating envelope. Isn't this awesome? And check it out. It goes all the way through. So, yep, you know we're going to be cutting these apart. Let's see. The next card is, I'm sorry, that's the pits. And there's these fun little resin dots that come with it. So again, your envelope has some wonderful stamped image, and look at it's completely covered. So yep, we'll be cutting that one apart. And the third right from the kit is, let's grow mold together. I loaf you. You tell the best yolks. Ha ha ha. Okay, and again, yep, more decorative envelopes. I love when they give us an envelope with something fun inside. Yeah, it's the best thing ever. So let's see. One thing I want to share with you. The white that is in the kit is just a shade different than the basic white. It's got a little bit bluer tone. So I was going to use thick white cardstock as my base, but I've decided that that's not going to work as well. So I'll be grabbing some different things as we go. I'll let you know of the colors as we go. All right, so I'm going to pull apart this kit here because I kind of had everything torn apart already on it. Oopsie. And yep, that was one that all fell apart. Okay. So I've pulled out everything. I sorted everything, and oh my goodness. I punched out all the little pieces, so I have them all right here. I did keep this because you know what? I can still use some of this. I know it's using scraps, but I can still use a couple pieces of those. So I'm just going to put that up aside for right now. And here's some other little pieces. Okay. And then these are all different things that actually came in the kit. These aren't even things that I stamped. These are just what was there. It comes with some vellum circles, some eggs, some cherries. I mean, there's a lot in here. And then actually these scallops were actually in this right here, and you just punched them out. So you can use different things. Oh, that's my scrap white there. So we're just going to pull all these pieces back out, and as I go, I'll just start to play with things. All right. So I did cut apart one of the envelopes because you can see I was making a card and it dumped on the floor. So yeah, I don't remember what that looked like. So we'll just go. There's some really cute like word bubbles here. If you don't like the word bubble, you can always just trim that off and just make it a label. So again, I'm just pulling in all these little pieces that I pulled apart from the kit. These were actually strips that were in the kit that was used on this first card, or the second card here. It was used right here. All right, some bananas. I think I'm still on focus here. Again, I'm just sorting this out because like I said, my box tipped over and all of my stuff just went flying. I hate when that happens. Okay, so now remember how I said there were some extra pieces? So these are the strips that I actually cut. There's a couple extra ones in there. I've got some crumb cake pieces here. All right. I think I pretty much got that taken apart. Let's see here. So I've got a couple pieces. I've got some hellos here. All right, so I just grabbed some of my medium white envelopes, and I need a stamp pad here. So I'm going to just pull in the early espresso pad. I like to use my large pad when I'm doing my videos. It just makes it easier for me. But this comes with your own little Stampin' Spot. And I need some blocks here. So when you order your first paper pumpkin kit, you get a little block with it. So you get a block like this with your first one, and then you just keep using that same block. Now, just a little side note, the kits that we have, so there is a kit page right on my online store. If you order kits, each kit always comes with a block. So paper pumpkin, only your first one comes with a block, and then the kits always come with a block. Just sharing that, just in case you want to kind of stock up on some blocks. That's a good way to go. All right, I'm just going to bring in a couple different sizes here, and just because I can, because I have them. You don't have to. You can use the one paper pumpkin block. It'll work fine for all of them. But I like to be able to use different size blocks. Okay. So this first card I have here, I grabbed some crumb cake, and I'm going to need a little mat here. So let me get a foam mat out. Here we go. And I need to get a little piece of paper here. So I'm grabbing some of my little grid paper. And this is the Stamparatus grid paper. Love it. In case you have a small work area, this is great to have. All right. So we've got our kit here. So what I did is I cut apart my envelope, and maybe I should go over cutting apart an envelope. Let's cut apart. Oh, I don't know which envelope. Let's just grab one here. All right, let's just grab this envelope. So I'll show you how I cut these apart. So when I do this, you want to make sure that your trimmer has a sharp blade. Just saying, because I did not have a sharp blade, and I went through a lot of paper because I didn't have a sharp blade. So I'm taking my envelope here, and I'm just trying to make sure don't feel like I'm in the video well. Let me see if I can raise my camera a little bit. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. but I need to adjust this here. Okay, I want this adjust. There we go. If I have to bring it down later, I can. There we go. All right, so taking my trimmer here, and I am just going along this very outer edge right here. So it's not even an 1/8, it's maybe more like a 1/16, but I want to make sure that I'm pressing down and I'm going straight up. Okay, and then I'll flip it over and just same thing on the other side. Make sure you use your cutting blade because your scoring blade's not going to help you there. Okay, and now we can open it up. So in this case, there's not a whole lot over here. That's actually where I pulled this piece from, but we'll trim some of this down. So I'm just going to put my scored edge right in my trimmer groove there. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to probably use this to stamp on or this for a background. We'll see. And then I'm going to turn this and I'm going to cut along that other scored edge. All right. So now I have a piece to work with. And this piece here, I could use it like this for a card, or I can actually trim this down. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to get rid of this adhesive here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my scissors and I am just going to trim alongside that gum that's there, whatever you call that, and throw that away because no one wants that. And we'll be using this. All right, so that's how you cut apart your envelope. Pretty simple. Okay, let's grab this and let's grab in our thing here. And so I'm grabbing in my banana and he's going to say thanks a bunch. I think we will. Well, I'm going to grab this piece in. Okay, so this piece right here, this is actually from my envelope. And I think I have to bring my camera back down. Oh, hold on. I cannot just find a happy medium today. All right. So this piece right here came from my envelope. So all I did when I did that is I just trimmed this out. So I just took my scissors and went along this edge right here. Just like that. There we go. And that's how I ended up with this piece. Now, granted, it was from one of the other envelopes, but now you know my secret. Okay, so I'm going to put that right along here. And let's see, I want to have something in the background. So I feel like I want to stamp bananas, but this is going to be really dark. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in one stamp pad. And if you don't have one of these, I really highly recommend it because this Versamark Watermark, it's a Watermark Stamp Pad. So basically it stamps clear. You can use this with embossing powder because it's a sticky kind of ink. Or this can be made to be any color that you have. So it will match your cardstock perfectly. It doesn't matter what color it is. So let's go ahead and grab our little banana here. So it is one of those really cool stamp pads. In fact, when I was first starting to demonstrate, this is the one I used almost all the time because I could show people how they could use it with chalks and pastels and how they could make their backgrounds. So all I'm going to do is stamp. I know it's really hard to see right now, but as it dries, it'll be more pronounced. And I'm just turning this all different directions. Okay, so let's see. Can you? Not sure if you can see that. I gotta wait for my feed to catch up here. Wow, that's really far behind. Okay, well, maybe we'll see it in a minute. We'll let it dry. It's still a little wet. Really, there is stuff on there. I promise. Okay, it just gives it a little bit of depth, and so it doesn't look like it's just a blank piece of cardstock. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually grab some of my speckles here, and that I'm going to do in brown. But I'm going to stamp that off. So I've got my early espresso here. I'll stamp. 1, 2, 3. Stamp it off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of background. I'm really kind of bummed that you really can't see that very well. It does look really neat. Really, it does. Maybe on one of the other cardstocks you'll see it better. It might be just this paper. Because this is, from, like I said, from one of the envelopes. All right. So I'm going to put this on there like that. And put this here. And I think I'm going to use a couple of them here. There we go. We'll just do the 2 of them. But that's kind of plain. So I need to add a little something more. So let's take this strip here. Yeah, and let's take maybe one of these here. I just want to add something a little more to this. Maybe we'll go the reverse way. All right, and again, I'm just using the scraps that are in my kit. You can use whatever scrap pieces you have. I'm pulling in some other background paper just because I would need to. I feel like I need something a little more. I think we're just going to use dimensionals on these. So I'm going to pull in my little mini dimensionals. Let's go ahead and, you know what, we'll stamp the bananas on the background here too. Maybe it'll show up a little bit better so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to ink my banana up. Oh yeah, you can see these better now. And just make sure your pad is juicy. And again, it's sticky, so you almost always have to hold your pad when you're stamping with this. Oh yeah, you can see it now on the screen. Good. I think it was just that other paper was not, because it's not cardstock. That's why it was not showing up as well. And I need to re-ink that. Okay. So there. See, I did promise. You can see it. All right, so we're going to put that on. See, that just added just a little something back there. And I feel like I need some little pieces right here. Just kind of where... There we go. It could almost be like a pepper too. You know, you could stamp that and color it like red and for like a little chili pepper. That would be cute. We may have to try that. All right, let's go ahead and get this adhered on. So I'll just grab my seal here. Or you could use your liquid glue, whichever you have handy. So I'll put this right here. Just so I know where I'm going with it. I'm not being very straight here because I don't have that straight. Oh, please. Okay. So that's the fun about getting these kits. You can just really start to play with it. You know, and you have the stamp set. So think of different ways that you can use it. And that is so not straight. I don't know what I did here. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll just overlap that a little bit so we can make it look straight. Because I don't know what I did. Okay. We need our little bunches here. A next bunch. And I still feel like I need something on there. I don't think that's going to work. Let me see what I can add. Okay. Well, let's see. What do I have handy? I've got some punches here. I'm just taking a look at some of the punches I have next to me. Let's see. Well, a whale punch will not work, will it? And holly won't work. All right, let's see what else I have. Oh, that could have been kind of cute. So I got my little tag topper there. What else do I have? Nope. I know I have different ones. So no, I don't think the Christmas trees will work either. So let's see. I gotta have something more fun. That's not gonna work. That's not big enough. I didn't really feel like pulling out dies tonight, so I'm just going to try and kind of wing it here. So I'm going to grab a piece of white. I got my little bundle of scraps here. Let's see, so I need about a 2-inch strip. So, because I know that this punch here is 2 inches wide. So, let's grab that. Trim this piece down to 2 inches. Or just actually, I'm going to go a hair under 2 inches. So, like 1 15/16. All right. And I'm going to just slide this in. Just like that. All right, so let me show you another trick too. If you don't have that particular punch and you want to be able to have some sort of decorative end, you can take another punch and slide your cardstock in just like this and punch, and now you've got a decorative end. So I kind of like that. You know what? I think we're going to do that. Yep. Now I got this one. We'll just use this one for now. Okay. I need to trim off that end because I don't need that on there like that. And we'll just make this at about 4.5 looks good. That's probably too long. We'll go 4 inches long. Okay. Alrighty. So, put this in the front. And I think we need to have a little color on there, hey? So let's do this. What do I want to do to add some color? I am going to just bring in a blending brush. Let's see if I have a brown. Oh, no, I don't, but we'll use this one. Hopefully it's not too, probably had gray on there before. I feel like I want a different color. I don't want brown. I'm going to use Pool Party because that's one of my more favorite colors. And it goes with everything else. I promise, I'm not going to try to bring in a whole bunch of other colors. So just grab whatever color you have that kind of coordinates with whatever designer paper you have. And we're just going to put a little bit right in the middle. Just felt that this needed a little color. It was pretty bright. So there we go. And where's my thanks bunch? Where did it go? There it is. Okay. I'm liking that all better. Now I just need a little something here. And this came with linen thread. So let's just go ahead and we're just going to tie a little bow. You could double bow if you want. Or if you have your own little stash of linen thread, pull that out. If you've already used everything. Okay. Yep, and we'll just put that right on the top there. Okay. All right. I know it's kind of simple, kind of quick, but you know, sometimes you just need to play and just have some quick and easy cards. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals. And this did come with dimensionals too. I just don't know where I put them. So I'm going to put that up in dimensionals. And before I actually adhere this down, like before I pull off those backings, I just want to see where I'm going to put my bananas. B-A-N-A-S, bananas, B-A-N-A-S. Okay, I'm singing that song. You all know what song I'm singing? All right. So I kind of like it like that. I think I'm just going to adhere my bananas right down. I don't know that I need to pop them up. So we'll grab our little liquid glue here. Oof, whoopsie. Yep, it was a newer one, so of course you know that's going to happen. All right, let's get our bananas here. Make them a little bunch. And we'll put that on. All right. We'll put that straight there. We'll get a little glue dot here. And you know how much I love working with these glue dots. Just saying. Oh, I was going to put that other stuff on the bottom, wasn't I? And I forgot. So, okay, so that's what we're going to do. I am just going to take my snips and just snip it right there. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Put that piece of glue. It is a brand new glue, just saying. I wanted to be a little particular there, a little precocious. There we go. All right, yeah, you know what? That really kind of, I don't know, kind of finished it off. What do you think? You got it, Amy. Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like a book, doesn't it? All right. Where is my... So this is the fun. I'm just trying to peel this glue dot off of there and put it on the back of my little bow. There we go. And just plug that in right there. I want it right on the top there. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Now, if we need an envelope here, we could take our little envelope and take a bananas with our early espresso here. And sure I had that fully inked. Whoopsie. Don't drop your envelope in your... Okay, I'm going to have to put another one up here because I accidentally dropped. Okay. Oh, I had stuff all over. What is going on? Okay, we'll get that cleaned off right away so I don't get more all over the place. Less is not more in this case. I don't want any. All right. So there we go. Card alternative 1. All right. Let's see what I have in my little stash here next to me now. So now I need to pick up some of this because it's... I did actually clean my desk. I don't know. Did you all see the post I did earlier when I came in here? I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to start my live? I can't even see my desktop. So I have been creating card swaps for the last couple days, and I had just about everything pulled out laying on this desk, and I couldn't even see the desktop. I was like, oh, I got to do something before my live starts because that's not going to work. What did I do with the stamp set? Okay, let's just put this guy away and banana away. Okay, let's see what I have here next. Oh, and here's all the little embellishments that came with too. So if I wanted, I could put some of those on. And why don't I do that? If I run out, I can grab whatever embellishments I happen to have handy. I almost always have basic rhinestones. So we'll put a couple of these on. Let's just throw the little yellow ones on. So grab my tick pick tool. One up there. And we'll put one right there. And one down here. There we go. Oh, that just adds everything. Okay. I crack myself up some days. Okay, let's see what do I have in here. So this time I have Pool Party. And what did I do? Oh, here we go. Here's the rest of the envelope I had cut up. So remember I had talked about cutting that off earlier. I didn't yet do that with this one. This is one of the other card bases. So what I did here is I just cut this in half, and I have this card base. So what I'll need to do is trim that down just a little bit. Yeah, I need to go down a little further than that. So I'm just going to make this 5 1/4 by 4. my background there. And let's see what else we got going. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to cut that piece off there because no one likes sticky stuff. Well, at least on their cards. So for my husband loves candy. So for Christmas, I got him all sorts of candy. And I got him this taffy, this saltwater taffy, that's mystery flavor. So like every piece has a different flavor. I don't know if he's tried it yet. He hasn't said anything to me. I'm curious on how it tastes. I should just go and grab a piece. But I haven't yet. Alright, so I've got pool party bases. Here's what I was cut. And I cut crumb cake. So this is the extra card bases that I pulled in. So pool party and crumb cake. And then I've got these. Let's see what else we want to use here. So I really didn't cut a whole lot of extra stuff. So we'll be cutting some more things apart as we go. All right. What do I want to do next? I don't really like those two together, but I do like this together. In fact, I really like that one much better. Yeah, no, too much. All right, we'll do this one. Okay, so let's take this and we'll adhere that on. So what I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to cut it down first. And I do want to have a strip of that green showing. I think that looks kind of neat. So I'm just going to that little point from my envelope there. And I'll take my little snips and just trim it straight across. And I'm going to actually adhere it first. Because I think it'll be much easier to trim. Alright, so let's go ahead and put right there. Come on. Slide up. Alright, now I can flip this over and trim it down. Oh my goodness, I'm having like challenges today. I know, saltwater taffy is like one of those really fun things. You know, that's one of the things I wanted to try and do at some time in my life is make taffy. The taffy, not toffee. Never did though. I don't even know where I'm going to do that. Alright. And I think I'm going to change up my card base. I'm going to go this way with it. Okay. Because now I think I'm going to have these two guys there. And we'll go ahead and bring this in. No. Maybe we flip it over. No. Oh, I kind of like that. All right, we're going to use our Versamark and do some splotches in the background again. Although it kind of would be fun to do that party hat, I think. So let's see what kind of sentiments this has. You are cherry sweet. I'm sorry, that's the pits. I pick you. Thanks a bunch. Peel better soon. Celebrate. Go bananas. Let's grow mold together. A toast to your success. You tell the best yolks. I have an excellent day. Excited for you. I loaf you. I really want to use the birthday hat. So we'll figure it out as we go. All right, so I grab my block here and my Versamark pad. And hoping that this is going to show up much better on this paper. So I am just going to randomly stamp the little hats. And I can barely see them. I don't know that you're going to see them on the video. But trust me, they're there. I could stamp with a color, but this works much better when you're on cardstock. Again, envelope paper doesn't always absorb the ink as well, and I think that's why it's not showing up as much. But hey, live and learn, right? Okay. So I've got a whole bunch of little party hats going on there. And we'll put this down. And we're going to put our little toast and our little egg. But wait, look at the fun with this. We're going to stamp those. So we've got a little toast and egg image here. So we'll take our early espresso and we're going to stamp our toast. So I'm just going to look through my block and there we go. Cute. All right, now we'll clean that one off. I need to move this out of the way. I should take these out because I'll need those. All right. And this is why I usually have a ton of blocks out, so I don't have to keep changing my block, but I'll just put that there. Okay, I'm going to tear this off for now, put that in the box. This way I don't have to keep peeling it off every time I want to stamp. All right, now for the egg, little trick here. So see this side, this right here where there's a bigger gap, make sure that you have your egg turned the right way. So when you're stamping, you want to look for that larger gap area so that you can stamp your egg. Okay, just like that. Okay, that was kind of off. That's all right. I'll get over it. Okay. Now, I think I do want to put a little face on him or her or it, whatever you want to call it. And I don't like how that turned out. So I'm going to just trim this down to hide my poor stamping. Always here to share my tricks with you. All right. That looks a little better. Okay. I want a little face on him because we're going to have little party hats and everything else going. So let's get our little faces. So we've got our little happy face here and a small little face here. So we'll stamp our larger little face on our toast and a small little face on our egg. Okay. All right, now let's take a sentiment here. And the sentiment I'm going to grab is a toast to your success. So let's see, let's grab the long block here. And we're going to use this right here. Make sure I'm stamping it the right way. So he's going to say, a toast to your success. And now I want to stamp the excited for you. So we'll grab this one. Put our little faces back. Oh, you know what? Oh, that would have been cute. Oh. And I'm going to stamp excited for you right down in the corner here. Okay, nice quick little card. We can pop that up on dimensionals and give it an added little bonus there. So let's go ahead and grab our dimensionals. Here they are right next to me. So I'm just going to put 5 on here. Okay, put that on the front. All right, now let's grab our toast here. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to actually put put my stuff up on dimensionals and then I'll adhere my vellum circle. But for right now, this tells me where I'm going to put everything. So, put and there and there. And you know, there's these cute little glasses in here. I can't resist. I'm gonna do it. I wasn't going to, but yep, I'm going to. I'm gonna take these cute little glasses and my stamp pad, and I'm hoping I'm hoping this is gonna work. I'm gonna stamp glasses on my little guy here. So I'll take the glasses. All right, so it kind of stamped over his little face there, but it almost makes it look like a nose. And now there's this cute little mustache in here, which kind of reminds me of one of those pencil thin mustache guys. There we go. I want to make sure that I didn't have anything, and I'm going to put it right. I'm going to try to get where that nose is. There we go. So it looks like, you know, those glasses with the big nose and the mustache, you know, the party glasses that you wear. Doesn't that look like that? Oh, yay. Who has more fun than a stamper in her stamp room when she's by herself? Just saying. The other night, my husband heard me going when I was doing all my swaps. He's like, what is going on up there? I'm like, I'm stamping. He goes, I don't remember hearing that. I said, I know, usually you're sleeping and you don't hear it. Okay. So now I can actually just put my glue right behind this stuff here. And it won't show through. And no one will ever know. Okay. All right. So I do want to take a scrap piece here. Let me find a little scrap piece. And we're going to do a little party hat. I think I'm going to go back to the envelope here that I had. Because I had is too cute, I got to have a little party hat. Just saying. All right, so here's that. Let's grab our... You know what? Since we've used the blue already, I'm not going to introduce another color. I'll just use one of these. So I'm going to stamp my little hat. I was hoping it would get some of that little stuff in there, but it didn't. All right. So I'll just cut this out. Yeah. And okay, we'll take a little glue dot, or a little mini dimensional. Where did they go? Right here. And we'll put it right in the back of the hat. And we'll put it right there, right on the egg. All right. There we go. Another card down. Woohoo! Okay, let's see what we have next. Excuse me. All right. So earlier, I had used this piece. Now we're going to use this piece. So I've taken that already down, and I've already cut it down. And I want to, let me just, what was I doing with this one? Okay. We're going to just do a quick card here. I'm going to grab my little speckles again. Let's get this guy cleaned off. Oops, and my block is wet. Cute chickens, Barb. Okay, let's move this out of the way since we don't need it at the moment. And let's just add some speckles. holes in here. And we'll get the cherry out of the way. I'm just going to kind of go just across, just like that. And if I wanted to add just a little bit more, I could do it with the blue. I think that's fine. This one's just going to be a real quick one. Oh, I still need this open. All right. And I want to grab our little cherry punch here this time. Clean some of these guys off and put them away. Okay, let's see here. You are cherry sweet. That's what we're going to stamp. Okay. And we're going to stamp our cherries. So let's grab our cherries. Now, if you didn't have the cherries and you have markers, whatever, you can always stamp this and then color it in with your markers or your blends, whichever you happen to have handy. All right. Feel like I want to have that popped up, and I want to stamp a little sentiment. So here's my sentiment. I know these are really, really narrow. So we do kind of have to have your head over it. Just saying while you stamp. So I need to bring this down so I can see. Oh, and I didn't stamp it very straight. So we'll try it again. That's much better. Okay. I think I want to have it kind of like that. All right, super simple, quick card, but hey, it's really cute. So we'll put this up on dimensionals. So do one behind each cherry and then one on the leaf. Let's get this adhered to our background, our card base. Just like that. So from that one card base, we actually got 2 cards because we cut it apart. Okay. And let's get this peeled off. And where do I want this? Put that right there. And before I push that leaf down, I just want to put some adhesive on this strip here. I should have put my cover on, because now it's going to goop out. There we go. All right. Just going to slide it right in there. There we go. And I got a little bit of stuff there. Let's go ahead and pull in our linen thread again. And this time, I'm going to, sorry, my fingers got glue all over them. Wrap this around twice. And we'll tie a bow there. Sorry, I didn't realize I'd pulled that off the camera, or out of camera. Out of focus, out of range, out of view, whatever. Do you know what I meant? All right, so I'm just going to make a little knot so that my twine is tight enough there. And I can kind of center that before I do my bow. And I have enough left over here that I'm going to be able to just let that kind of hang down. Right? So I'll trim these and give that a nice clean end. There we go. All right, that is our next card. Super simple, super fast, but look how many different things we have. So not only do we have the first original 3 designs, but now we have 3 other cards. So 1, 2, 3. And let's go ahead and grab in this one, because we haven't done anything with this yet. So let's see where we're going to go. Oh, we haven't done with this yet. Okay. And I did cut this one in half already. All right. So this was my card base. I just cut it in half. And this one I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cut it in half. I do like that blue edge around there. So I'm going to try as good as I can to cut along that score line. There we go. So that I have a nice edge going all the way around. And it's going to be the same as my card base, but that's okay. Actually, I'll just use a blue, nope, wrong one. Card base, that's what I need. I'll just use a pool party again. And it's going to be the same as the front of my card. All right, so let's add some other things in here. So we can add this again. And I'll probably go right to the edge with that one. We can add this. That egg is just not not doing it for me. Let's see, I have a banana here. So we could do that banana. We can maybe move it down a little bit. And let's see what sentiment we have here. We have, let me get these other ones clean. There was a banana one that I wanted to use. Okay, here's excited for you. Let's see. Celebrate and go bananas. All right. That's what we'll use. All right, so now I just got to think where I want to stamp that. Uh-oh, what happened there? Where's my, okay, there it is. I'm not going to put a little face or anything on that one, but I do want to stamp the banana with the background. So let's get this. Bring this off to the side. And I'm just going to look through the stamp to try and line this up. Hopefully I did much better than I did the egg. All right, that works. I had a little bit of water on my stamp there, so I'll kind of give it a little smear. All right. This just doesn't pop. This kind of like blends in too much, so I just want to find something that's going to make this pop a little bit more. So again, I'm just using the scraps that are in the kit. So let's see what else I can use. Let's see. No, that's too much. Okay. So we're going to, this is just the other half of this. I'm just going to cut a right in half. So this is 5 1/2, so 2 3/4. A nice little strip there. Nope. So I'm going to cut the little tail off here, that little bubble piece. So I make a nice little label. And where did I put my sentiment? I thought I had it on a block. Where'd it go? Oh, well, that's not it. What did I do with it? This is, you are sweet. I must have put it away, and I don't know where I put it now. A toast. That one's a toast. Okay. The stamp just went somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, I hate if it's going to be one of those missing dog ones that sticks to my dog and goes walking around my house. Oh, there it is. It's stuck to my stamp pad. All right. I just want to see that it's straight. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get that centered in there. Where'd my banana go now? Let's try something else. Let's go bananas. Or papayas, or, you know, what are the, oh, what did I just do? What are the Hawaiian fruit that kind of looks like banana, but it's not a banana? What is that called? Do you know what I'm talking about? I remember in grade school having to do a report on them, and I can't for the life of me remember what they're called. Okay. All right, so I just stamped down this whole row there. I have that. I have this. Celebrate. Go bananas. I still need something. I guess it'll work. Okay. So let's get this adhered right on there, and we're going to trim it down just a little bit here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just trim it straight from those edges. I have brown like everywhere all over my hands. All right, so I'm just going to take this and go right from that corner just to give it a straight edge there. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. And it's going to be a little smaller than the width of the height of my card, which is fine. I'm really hoping, oh, okay, that'll be fine. I'm going to go to that edge here just to kind of go even with the where that gingham kind of ends. If I really wanted, I could actually have cut out bananas from there and put them in the background, which kind of seems like a really good idea. So let's do that on this piece. We'll take a couple more bananas. That should be good. We'll just cut these two out. And that's the fun part about having colored bases that come with your kit, because now I don't have to worry about having ink to color those bananas in. I can just cut them out. I can't even begin to tell you what these bananas are reminding me of. Have you seen that commercial that they have on TV with the bent carrots? I mean, really, I can't believe that they actually have that on TV. I mean, some of the stuff that they have on TV now, I'm like, seriously? Where do they, I don't know. When did all those things become something that we put on TV? Because, you know, a little 5-year-old needs to know about that. Just saying. And it's not like they just have it on, you know, during prime time or late in the evening. They have it all day long. I can't believe some of the stuff they have out there. I'm really glad my kids are not little, because I would really hate to have to explain some of that. And you know what? I kind of like these bananas even more than I do this one. So let's just stamp one more banana. Can I fit it on there? Let's just see. Ah, thank you, Beth. Oh, that one's not going to work. I need one more banana. If y'all haven't met Beth, she's my sister-in-law. She's my thesaurus, my dictionary, and when I'm completely at a loss for words, she supplies me with a list. So thank you, Beth, for helping me with my vocabulary. I may not be able to use the words, but at least I know where to get them. Okay. Let's get going on stamping here. Okay. So let's get this on. Put this where I want it to go. There we go. Ugh. I'm working so far up from where my head is that I'm not getting things lined up the way I normally would want, but oh well, you all know how it should go. You're getting the gist. Do I have any funny stories? Let's see. Oh, so I bought those little bandanas for our dog for Christmas, and he loves it. He wears it all the time. He doesn't mind that it's on his neck. It's really cute. It's a Christmas one. But then I have a little black, white, and red one because he's a black and white dog. He looks really cute in that one too. And then we have little Packer ones. Because I'm super excited because if the Packers keep playing well, knock on wood, we might be able to see them in the Super Bowl when we're in Jamaica. I'm so excited. That might be really cool. The last time we went to Jamaica, we actually got to watch the Super Bowl as well. The funny part is, well, they're not always so technically inclined there, and well, at the place we were staying. And when they hooked up the TV and projector, they had it like they didn't set up the mirror image correctly. So what it did is it reversed everything. So any of the scores or anything else like that were all in reverse. You know, so you had to try and read everything backwards. It was kind of funny. Okay, we'll put all these on dimensionals. Let's get that one down. And let's see. How did I want to put those? I'm just trying to figure out if I just use one dimensional on all three of them. I think I can. So let's just do that. I just want to get them kind of in their position, and then I'll come back in and fill it in. There we go. All right, and we'll put one under here. So I just tucked in a dimensional under that one. And you know what? I think that'd be kind of cute if I just have it right there. We'll just glue that one down. Oh, you did find one, Amy. Where did you find one at? I was going to hit the craft fair and that's coming up soon and see if I could find one. I was going to send one down to you. Okay, let's get this. And we'll also put this up on dimensionals because we can. Because what's a little extra layer, right? Okay, so I still have a ton of stuff here. I don't think I'm going to be able to use all of it in tonight's video, but at least we got a good start going here. So who else has this? Have you dug into your kit yet? Yeah, Beth, I think the Alzheimer's boat has sailed for me. My mom's friend used to call it part-timers. So I'm pretty sure I have part-timers. I only remember part of the time. Okay, so that was card number 4. All right, let's see. I want to do one more card, and I want to do this. I want to use this. It reminds me of scrambled eggs, kind of. I mean, really yucky scrambled eggs. I am not an egg girl, so, you know. These almost look like little flowers though, don't they? You could almost use them as a little flower. Oh, you know why it's looking so plain? I'm forgetting to add all the bling. Hello. I mean, that just adds everything to the card. I mean, you can see it already. Look how much it's adding. Ta-da. Oh, yeah. See? But this one we didn't have any on. I think I'm just going to add a little heart. Let's see. I'm going to add this heart right there. And you know what? We'll go ahead and add 2 more hearts. Well, if it doesn't stop sticking to my putty. Oh my goodness. This is a teeny tiny little heart, so let me see if I can actually get it picked up here without stabbing myself too badly. These are really tiny little guys. Okay. Where am I going to put this one? We'll just put it right over here. We'll just slide it right off. Maybe. Here we go. Okay. That worked out. Okay, there we go. Did I put anything? I didn't put any on these. Okay, so let's see. I don't know that I really want to put any of these on there. I don't think they would look good. All right, in our first card, we had the yellow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's make these little flowers instead of eggs. And we can, let's see, add, I'm just looking for a little piece of green. You know what? I have a scrap piece of green here. I'm just going to pull that out. Because I could trim down one of the other things. I just haven't trimmed into them yet. But I have a scrap piece of granny apple green. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cherry here. And I'm just going to stamp a couple of leaves. And we'll trim those out real quick. Okay, maybe not real quick, but you know what I mean. These are a little tricky to cut out. They're a little tiny. All right. Whose idea was it anyways to cut these leaves out? Darn it. I probably should have done it before the video, but I didn't think of it until like just as I was laying that card out. All right. Okie dokie. So what is everyone doing for New Year's Eve? Are you doing anything special? Are you going to be with anyone special? Are you going to watch movies? Are you going out? Are you going to listen to a band? Amy, are you going to be playing in the band? So I'm just going to add these little flowers on there. Just like that. So I'll have to add some glue, obviously. I just want to tuck them in and see where I wanted them before I did that. Okay. Now, I need to just pick a sentiment out. And I think we'll just do thanks a bunch. So I'll go ahead and I'm just going to stamp it down in the lower corner here. So we'll just stamp thanks a bunch. Just like that. I'm going to add a little bit of the splotches, because I think it just adds a little bit more to that card. Just add a couple here. And we'll go right over here. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll pop my flowers up on dimensionals, and then we'll put the leaves on with liquid glue. So grab dimensionals. Put our flowers on. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, this is going to be fun. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take this end just like that. So I picked it up using that putty end of my Take a Pick tool, and I can put it in right there. All right. Oh, so the other glue got kind of thick, so we'll just put this sleeve right next to it. There we go. I'll put a little too much glue on it. All right. Oh, that's gonna be too much too. All right. So I'll put one over here, just end of the flower. And let's see, I got a couple more. I could use my silicone mat and just probably have dipped it in there, and that probably would have worked much better. But I didn't do it, so oh well. And we'll put the other one over there. All right, so just like that, we'll put it on one of the card pieces here. All right. And this is the same size as the card base, and let's get a little piece of something on there. I think we'll just go ahead and tie our linen thread around again. This time I think I want my bow to be on that side. So one of the challenges that I challenge myself with when I'm stamping or purchasing stamp sets to show all of you, I like to be able to show how you can use the stamp sets in a different way than what they were intended. So let's say it was a birthday or a Christmas. I'd like to be able to show how you can use that Christmas set as a birthday set, or that birthday set as, you know, a retirement card or a get well card. I just like to be able to show different ways that you can use the stamps, so that you don't always think of it just the way it was initially designed. That way you always get more use out of your stamp sets, because I feel a stamp set is very well worth it when I can use it for more than just one thing. I don't know about all of you, but that's kind of how I think. Yeah, tweezers would be a really good idea, and that would require some forethought to put it in my little tool bucket. That is a really good idea, though. Okay, there we go. So even though you can't tell it's popped up, it just adds a little bit more. So that is this one. Let's get a little bit of bling on there. We'll add some of these little yellow dots. One over there. I think we'll add just a few more than we did on our other cards. There. Okay. So there we go. So I think that's it for tonight. Yeah, I think my mojo has kind of decided it was tired. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed these projects. Just some little alternative ways to use your paper pumpkin kit. And if you've made some alternatives, I would love to see them. Go ahead and post them in the My Stamp Studio group so that all of us can see what you've come up with. I'd love to see your ideas. I'd love to see how you play around with some of the stamp sets. Because sometimes, you know, I need ideas from other people too. So I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Have a wonderful New Year's. I hope it's safe and fun and that you enjoy the people that you get to spend it with. And take care. I love you all. And I'll see you next year. Bye. Oh, you know what? Before I hang up on you guys, I'll go ahead. Oh my gosh. I just saw this. I forgot I even had that. Okay. We're not done yet because I'm going to add one more thing to this card because, oh my gosh, that looks really cute there. Good thing I picked that up, hey? As everyone's like already bailing on me. Okay, so on these little pieces, it's really hard to even put these small dimensionals. So what I like to do is I like to cut them in half. So I just took my snips, come in half, and now I can actually put that piece right there, and it's not going to be seen. So just a quick little tip. And you don't have to put a dimension on every area, just some. So let's go ahead and pop this on the card because, oh my gosh, that totally makes the card. Let's see, I need to bring this down just a little bit. Hello. Oh my gosh. So cute. So much better. I love that card. I really do. Not just because I did it, but because it's really cute. I love that little hello. So here are the cards that we made tonight. Just wanted to bring them back in and show you the original three. What are my original three? So that's what we made. And these are the original ones in the kit. Okay, so now, thanks for joining me. Have a happy new year. Take care and be safe. Love you all.